was a pretty cool meet yesterday, and then I came home and I thought about it. I should have lowered the car for the meet, so I did it. The car is officially lowered in the front. I gotta take it off the hill so you could actually see it, but damn, this thing looks so badass now when it's lowered. The front is perfect. It's exactly the same as the rear now. I am very low and I scrape now, so nice. We'll see how long this bumper lasts. So while I'm still marking up the front lip splitter that I'm making, I'm actually going to be messing around with the diffuser right now. So last night, after coming back from the meet, I decided to lower the car. I think it's time. I still have a crazy exhaust leak, but I think I'm going to fix it myself. I'm not going to take it to a shop. Might buy a welder and mess around with it, but as you guys can see, it's pretty much perfect now. It's about 1.5 finger gap now in the front, same as the rear. It's also at an angle, so it looks a little off, but I should have done this a long time ago. It's so, like, it sits so good now, like, it's insane. I'm super happy with the fitment now. I could go lower. My coilovers are not maxed out, but I kind of want to save my front bumper since it is fiberglass, so this is like the perfect ride height for me because it matches the rear. The front passenger side might be a tiny bit higher. Every time I park it, it just seems like it's almost 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little less, taller than the driver's side. So I'll probably drop it by another thread. When I was measuring, I measured everything the same, so both have 4 threads still left, about 1/4 inch. And I noticed there's just one side's a little taller. You can't tell from the front, but when you're looking at it from the side, you can. I don't know if it's the actual fender that's different. This one, like this side, might be just a little bit more open than the other one, because this side rubs for some reason. It never rubbed before. After I lowered it, it starts rubbing. That side is perfect. So I gotta see what's up, mess around with that, and if I need to, I'll probably drop it a little bit. But I'm super happy now with how the car sits. It's pretty much perfect. With the front lip, I definitely wouldn't want to go lower, but here's a little sneak peek. Like I said, it's at an angle, so this side looks lower than that, but it's freaking perfect. Like, I'm really happy with the fitment right now. The thing is, I did do this yesterday, so it still needs time to settle down a little bit, so this side might get even with the driver's side, so we'll see about that. But overall, it's coming along. The front lip, I just have to order a big sheet of ABS plastic or find some at Home Depot. But today we're mainly going to be focusing on seeing how I want to mock this up. Once I make this diffuser, I actually want to drill it to the crash bar in the back with rods. I don't want to drill into the bumper because the bumper could crack on me or fall off. As you know, I still have this wave I have to fix, so the bumper will be coming off shortly. The good thing is that it's flexible, so I'm going to put some kind of plate in the back and raise it up, make it straight and even. That's the only issue right now with the back. I really hate that wave. Makes the car look super janky. Everything else is perfect on it except the rear. But yeah, today we're going to be messing around with the diffuser. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this. I don't know if you could see it. Might be a little bit too bright, but so this is just a rough test fit. I do want to kind of poke out, but I wanted to go with the fenders like straight. This one's a little crooked. It goes out a little bit more, while the other side I think is almost perfect. Let me see. Yeah, the driver's side is definitely better. It's in more. And then we have the center, which I'm going to mess around with because, as you can see, that one fin goes to the left. All I have to do is hit it with some heat and push it in and even that out. All this is held on by just one screw each piece, so that's why it's kind of janky, but once it's all on there, I think it's going to look sick. Definitely looks good. Just got to mess around with it a little bit more. Don't know if I wanted to poke out this much, but damn, that's definitely something really different. As you guys can see, the bumper, we're fixing the wave, don't worry about that. As you can see, the bumper on the sides goes upward, like it goes in and up. A real M3, it's all straight, but the way this is designed, it goes up. So when I put my diffuser in, it basically, I kind of want to flow with the bumper, and making it going at a bit of an angle is kind of stupid. It defeats the whole purpose of the aerodynamics of it and the downforce that it should create. So it's really stupid to have it like angled. And when I tried making it straight, there's just a big gap right here, about this much. So I gotta think of something. On a real M3 bumper, this centerpiece, the diffuser piece, comes off. This one's one piece because it's fiberglass. I could cut it off and just make a big diffuser, but the only issue is if I do that and I don't like the diffuser in the end, I gotta remold that centerpiece and have Chris repaint it, and I don't really want to do that. So far I'm stuck on the diffuser. I'm really pissed off about that because I have all the material, as I'm going to show you guys right now. Everything is pretty much there to bolt it on. I'm going to bolt it onto the actual frame of the car, or not the frame, the chassis of the car, and the rear bumper guard. But the way it looks is just, I'm not happy with it. It also comes out way too much on the sides, and I just got to think of something, because it needs a diffuser desperately. It needs that wave fixed and a diffuser. And then I'm actually in the process of making the front lip. I'm not sure if I mentioned in the previous video or if I did anything, but the front lip is already being taken care of. So I actually made a rough template. I have a picture. I'm going to see if I can find it. I'll post it right now. But it's going to look mean. Like, I already did a rough sketch on it. It looks awesome. The only thing I need to do is get some either ABS or a really thin sheet metal that won't bend as easy, but will be structurally strong. Just so if I do scrape, it won't break on me in like one tiny instance, because the car is a lot lower now. I scrape a lot, I rub a lot now on the sides. When I do full lock, I rub, so I need to get 18s, because currently I have 19s. But that's pretty much the update so far in the car. It's only been for like 2 days that we had great weather with no rain. It's actually supposed to rain today, but yeah, hopefully within the next few days it's going to be nice and sunny so I can do more work to the car. There's so much stuff I want to get done before I take it to another meet. And I know you guys love the content on this car, so I'm going to try to put out as much as I can, at least once or twice a week. It's really hard because of bad weather and work and baby and everything, but this car, I'm currently in the process of finding the new motor. I think I might just go on Copart, get a hit Corvette, so I have the transmission from it and the engine that I want. But so far I'm looking locally for like truck motors, 5.3s, because they're really cheap, and then just slapping it with a T56. I would really like an LS3 in this car. It's just those are extremely popular and expensive right now. Even the truck motors are going up in price, so it's all like, it's a waiting game. Like, so far a bunch of you guys have purchased the shirts, so thank you guys so much for the support. All that money is going towards basically a new heart for this car. Nothing wrong with this one. If you're thinking, oh, he probably blew up because of his tune, no, this engine is still strong. I'm actually probably going to be selling it, or I don't know, I'll probably stick it in something else. I'll probably pick up like a Miata and throw that in there, boost it. But there's no point in me boosting it and leaving it in this car, because I really want a V8 and to recreate the E46 GTR that BMW built. So I want straight cut gears, V8, flat plane crank, you name it, like everything. I want to do this car properly. It might take another couple of years to have all that, and a lot of money for sure, but the end result is going to be insane. So yeah, guys, definitely stick around. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for watching the videos, liking, subscribing, buying shirts. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.